This is Sanjalita Singh and welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a quick video and I'm going to be adding to this video as the days go by. I have started my 72-hour fast just a few minutes ago. It is Sunday, May 3rd, and I started my fast at 5:53 p.m. and my eye wants to leak here. So anyway, so my 72 hours is going to be over on Wednesday at 5:53 p.m. So every day, maybe a few times a day, I will come up and make a short video of how I'm feeling and the different experiences I'm going through in this fast and where I'm kind of at you know, how many hours I'm at and whatnot and how I feel. So yeah, so you guys just kind of stay tuned to my videos and we'll see how this 72-hour fast goes. I really need this reboot. I need a jump start, whatever you want to call it, to kind of help my health. I'm not really focused too much on losing weight. I did gain a little bit here and there, but I think it's just bloat and stress, and I'll most likely lose that. But the main reason why I'm doing this is for mental clarity. You know, as you guys know, we're all going through something right now with this virus and being quarantined and different changes going on in the world. It just all kind of took me by a lot. I mean, I wasn't going to say by surprise, but it just kind of hit me hard. So just started to not feel good, and you know, a lot of different things was happening in my life. You know, we had purchased a house, I had mentioned, then my brother passed away, and then we were moving, in the process of moving. So a lot of things kind of happened subtly that I wasn't prepared for, and I just feel like my body went into overdrive. Oh, and then also my son had gotten married, so I mean, we didn't think he was going to get married that soon, but he did. You know, he did end up getting married the actual day we moved into our brand new house. So everything, just so many changes at once, just kind of hit me, and I'm really feeling it with my health. So like I mentioned in my last video, I was kind of having trouble breathing. Like right here, I feel like I have to gasp for air all the time, which is not good. Which, I mean, it could be allergies because it is allergy season. So whatever it is, I know with this fast it will go away. So anyways, so I just wanted to record the beginning of this, and like I said, as the days go by, I'll keep adding to this video, and you guys can kind of see how this worked for me. And if I did lose some weight, I'll let you guys know. I did weigh myself in the beginning, so I have an idea of how much I weigh. And I took some pictures for myself to see if there's any changes on my body. But like I said, I don't have a lot of weight to lose. So, but I think I could just tone a little bit more. Anyways, guys, so I'll see you in the next few days, and we'll do this video all the way till Wednesday, and I'll let you know how I feel. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next day, and I finally hit my 24th hour. In fact, I think it's 24 and a half now. The only thing that I had so far to drink was coffee. So I basically say coffee's for breakfast with a 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. And I just kind of drink water throughout the day with Himalayan salt in it. And for lunch, I had coffee again with the 1/4 teaspoon of real Redmond salt. So, I mean, so far I've been, you know, feeling, kind of gave it a break. And then if you just shove all that food in there, you're probably going to get sick most likely. So I'm just going to go slow. I have some bone broth, and then after that, probably have some protein, and then have a little bit something, you know, later, just in small portions first. And then the next day I'll focus on, you know, eating whatever. But yeah, this has definitely been an experience because I haven't done this extended fast for like a year. And I remember the very first time I did it back last year, I did pretty good for my first time, and I'm actually doing pretty good right now after a whole year. You know, you just got to keep busy, basically. You keep drinking your water. Whenever you feel weak, you go ahead and have that salt water. Overall, I noticed like my skin looks a lot better on my face. I kind of feel like it's more, my face is more toned. The pores have definitely shrunk, and I keep getting these emails, that's why I keep looking that way. But But yeah, my face looks a lot more leaner, a lot more brighter. I kind of have a glow to it. I don't have any powder on my face right now. I just have some foundation and concealer, because we Fijians need concealer because we have dark circles under our eyes. Why, I don't know. But anyways, so that's all I have on my face, you know, besides my eye makeup and my lips. So yeah, I mean, it does a lot of benefits to your skin. And what else? I'm trying to think. I mean, it just gave me like a ton of energy. Like, I don't even feel like taking a nap. I don't feel like sitting. I just feel like I'm just constantly doing things. And there's a lot of things for me to do because we just moved into this house. So I still have a little bit unpacking to do, a little bit setting up to do. So I'm just keeping myself busy. And I'm going to go all the way till my 72-hour fast, which is tomorrow at 5:53. So tomorrow I will be back and we will close this video and I'll let you know my experiences, how I felt. And so, well, I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see. I might be back the next day. So, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know what day it is. But yeah, so anyways, if you're thinking about doing the 72-hour fast, go ahead and do it. I'm going to link Thomas DeLauer's videos in the description. Go ahead and follow him because he explains it the best way. He goes all the way into science of what your body's doing now. So basically right now, my body, I mean, there's no food obviously, so it's running off of ketones and it's running off of my stored fat. So right now my stored fat is being burned. I mean, and I'm not even working out. So I keep thinking about going in the garage and working out, but I have no motivation to work out at home. I was really hoping the gym would be open, but maybe because I did take my magnesium supplement before bed, and back then when I fasted, I didn't take any of my supplements. So I noticed nothing really changed, you know, even if I do take my supplements or not, because last time I fasted, I didn't take any supplements. And this time I took all my supplements, and I'm pretty sure it didn't break my fast because I kept checking my insulin and it kept going lower and lower and lower, which was good. You know, that was, you know, the basically meaning of this fast, because you want to bring that insulin down, not keeping it going up. So the lowest my insulin got, and I know the last time I did it, my insulin got pretty low to like 40, where I started freaking out, like, but I actually felt good at 40. So the lowest it went this time was 69, so, which was pretty cool. I got up a couple of times at night and I, you know, checked my insulin again, and yeah, it was pretty level. And so this fasting, I mean, it went really smooth for me. I'm glad I went through with it. I'm glad I didn't, you know, just give up and say, oh, I can't do this. You know, there was a couple of times where I thought, you know, I should just give up. I should just go eat or whatever. But I wanted to push through this as long as I could, and I hit my 72nd hour. So it feels good to finally complete it. And now this doesn't mean that I'm going to go and binge. I'm just going to have some bone broth first, probably like a cup of that. And I take the organic bone broth, and I'll probably link a picture in there. That is from Costco, but I'm sure any store sells organic bone broth. Just make sure there's not a bunch of ingredients in it. So I'll probably have that first, and then maybe in the next couple of hours I'll have some protein, and then maybe have a little something again. My eye is watering. So overall, weight loss. I did lose 4 pounds. Which is expected, you know, when you don't eat for 3 days. So I lost 4 pounds. I might lose some more tomorrow because this is kind of how this fasting goes. It may not all show in one day, so maybe by tomorrow I might lose a pound or 2 pounds more. I don't know. But like I said, overall I feel really good. And this 72-hour fast was definitely worth it. And I will do it again. Not anytime soon, because you don't want to do the 72-hour back-to-back. Like I said, I've done it back-to-back before, like every week. And it just got harder and harder for me. And not only that, I just started losing like a lot of hair. I mean, it was just coming out in clumps. So that's probably because of lack of calories. So we're not doing that again. So if I do another 72 hours, it might be once a month. Like I think I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, either the beginning of the month or the end of the month. But what I do want to try is alternate day fasting, which is where you would eat one full day and then the next day you don't eat. Then you eat one full day and the next day you don't eat. So you do that for like 3 days a week. And then the other 2 days, gosh, my eyes are watering. Those of you who know me know I have that watery eye issue, so it's not gonna stop anytime soon. I've had this issue for like I want to say 3 years now. When I went vegan, like I said, I tried every diet out there, which is crazy. But yeah, when I went vegan on my 30th day of the detox, I started coughing up a lot of phlegm and constantly blowing my nose, which I basically damaged one of my nasal passages here. So when my eye waters, it doesn't drain, it just comes out of my eyes if I'm crying. And I've had probably about 7 procedures done and none of them worked. So we're not messing with the eye anymore. So yeah, because each time they went in there and did what they did, my eyes swelled up so bad. So we're not doing that again. We're just going to deal with it. Got my colorful handkerchief with me at all times. It's kind of like an accessory now. So it's a part of me. Wherever I go, I have different color handkerchiefs on me. So anyways, that's why I keep wiping my eye. Was this fast worth it? Of course it was. It was worth it. I actually started the fasting on my group. And well, actually it wasn't my group. It's a fasting page on Facebook. So I just basically put a post up saying that, hey, I'm going to start a 72-hour fast. Does anybody want to join me? Bam, you know, I had like 60, 70, you know, ladies and guys, you know, right away wanting to do it with me. Because no one wants to do this alone. It's hard. We need to be accountable for one another, you know. So we were just kind of asking questions as we went with the fast. Some of the ladies, you know, did like a 40-hour fast. Some did a 32. Some did a 48. And somebody, I think it was a guy, he's going for like 130 hours or something, and he's still going. So I'm not sure how far he's gonna go, but it's crazy and awesome that he could do that. So I got to know a lot of people online and we did it together. And then I was also on another group, so I think I had like 100 people fasting with me. You know, I kind of got them into it, and they thought it was a good thing because everyone's kind of stressing right now with everything that's happening in this world, with the pandemic, the lockdown. I mean, it's just not normal for any of us, and I think this fasting really helped all of us, because in the end we just all kind of feel like relief. Sorry, I was getting a call and the video just cut off, but anyways, I'll try to join it together. But anyways, yeah, so we were like in a group of 100 of us, and I started this fast and they were all behind me on it, and we just kind of kept each other motivated. And I'm glad we did that. They were glad they did it, and they all feel good at the end. So it's just an amazing thing, and they want to fast again. So I told them when I'm gonna do my next, you know, major fast, like the alternate day one, I'll do another post. So if someone wants to do it with me, they're more than welcome, and we can keep each other accountable. But normally I fast every day, as is. There might be some days where I'm gonna have 2 meals, and then there's some days where I don't feel like eating 2 meals and I'll just have 1. So I'll basically just fast for 18 hours and have a 6-hour window where I'll eat in that 6 hours and then close the window and don't eat till the next day. Or I'll eat on my 23rd hour and I'll eat in that 1-hour window and then just close it after that. Sorry, I'm getting a text and I started reading that because I'm recording from my cell phone, which I probably shouldn't have recorded from my cell phone. I was too lazy to set up my camera, but anyways, so yeah, just being on groups like that, getting more people to do this with you, I mean, it really helps. It does. And you know, we kept each other going and kept each other motivated till the end. And we got to know each other a little bit. Like some people were talking about their health issues. I was talking about mine and my different issues and why I wanted to do this fast, you know, because of the rocky year I've had, you know, since January. You know, I was having some stomach pains and I ended up in urgent care. We don't even know what it was. It was some kind of a mystery stomach pain. And it was weird. It almost felt like my appendix was about to rupture because the pain would start right by where my navel area was and it would move to my right side. So the doctor got really worried. They did a sonogram, but no, everything looked good. All my organs looked good. But some kind of inflammation started up over there. So they gave me some medication to kind of calm that down, and then I got better. And then after that, we just started looking at houses. There's some new houses building in our city, so we went to go look at houses. We seen something we liked. We didn't know we were going to put an offer on a house. That same day, I went to urgent care, which was crazy. My husband's like, well, I told my husband, I'm like, hey, let's just go check out the houses while we're waiting for the medication at CVS. So he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we went and we seen a house we liked, and then the sweet lady that worked there, she says, hey, you know, we're taking offers if you want to put an offer. And we thought, oh, what the heck? So we put an offer. Later that evening, they took the offer. And I'm like, what? You know, I'm buying a house and I'm dying, you know, and I'm in so much pain. I don't even know what this is about. But anyway, so then there was so much joy right there. And then, you know, And so then I started like right away packing and sorting out things and, you know, doing things in the midst of everything. And then I got a call that, you know, my brother had passed away. So he had a sudden heart attack. So I'm like, okay, so now I'm trying to be excited here, and then I'm grieving here on the other hand. And it was just so hard, you know, to kind of deal with everything. And I just kind of felt like my body started shutting down on me. I wasn't feeling good. I felt my joints starting to hurt. My fasting, you know, that I was talking about, the 18-hour and the 24-hour or 23-hour, wasn't going so good for me because I was like emotional eating, just kind of eating whatever. I just didn't care. Because I was, you know, like I said, my emotions were all over the place. So, and then, so after that, you know, his services and everything were over. Then it came to the point where we got the keys for our house. And yeah, so we started moving in. And then my son, I have a son, well, I have 5 sons, but my third son was gonna get married. You know, he had already proposed to his girlfriend. But when this pandemic thing happened, they're like, I think we're just gonna get married now. I'm like, what, now in the middle of move, you know? So that kind of all happened fast. And before you knew it, he sent me a picture on my phone the day we were moving, and we were just totally exhausted. And it was a picture of him and her standing in church with the pastor. And I'm like, wait a minute, is this a joke? Because it was April Fool's Day, the day we moved and the day they got married. So yeah, so they got married that day. So just lots of craziness, you know, in such a short time. And my body just needed that reboot, you know, just too much going on. So I'm glad I did this. I feel amazing. And I will do it again. And let me think. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. You know, I mean, I didn't feel dizzy at all. I mean, maybe your first time you might feel little different things, but like I said, I've done this a couple of times. I didn't feel anything. You know, I wasn't like craving. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, was looking online and I did see some food and stuff, and I thought, man, that looks good. But I wasn't like crazy, like, oh, I'm starving for that. You know, I want that. I'm gonna stop my fast for it. I can't move forward. But no, man. I don't know, man. But I just kept going. I mean, I'm a savage. I don't know, a beast. I guess when I put my head to something, I'll do it. And that's just me. That's just how I've always been. And if I feel iffy on something, whether it's making a choice, you know, to do a fast or anything, or to purchase something or do something, if I feel kind of yes, no, I'll stop and have to like think it through. And then I move forward on it. So just kind of like the concrete work we're having done right now in our backyard. We settled with one thing and my heart wasn't settled with it. And I told my husband, I'm like, I don't like this, you know, I want to change it. And he's like, are you sure it's going to cost a little bit more? And I'm like, well, I mean, this is our house and we want to like it. So we changed it. So, and I feel so settled because it's beautiful. And I'm going to share pictures with you guys when my backyard is complete. It's a smaller backyard than we've normally had in the past. Because, you know, we're getting older now. We don't want to deal with the whole backyard, you know, taking care of thing, you know, caretaking, no, not caretaking, you know, landscaping and all that stuff. So we didn't mind buying a house with a small yard. So we're very happy about that. So it's just going to be small, sweet and simple and cute. So that's going to be our backyard, and it's our own house. So we get to plan it the way we want it. So anyways, so that's what I was saying. So when I set my mind to something, I will move forward with it. And when I feel at peace, then I'm at peace. So, which I feel at peace with this fast. Like I said, I don't regret it for a minute. I don't. I'm so happy I did it. So, so yeah, so I better go and have that bone broth and find something good to eat and try not to eat junk food. But I don't even have that in mind. I'm just going to eat something, meat, and I will feel good. And I'll let you guys know when I start my new fast. And those of you from our group that are watching, I'll post whenever I do a fast like this. I'll post and invite you guys. Hop on. Let's do this, you know, and even when I do the alternate day fasting. So I felt like I should be telling you guys something else, but well, I did kind of notice, you know, because I did tell you guys in the beginning of the video that I took some pictures of me before and after, so kind of for myself. I'm not really going to share it with anybody. But yeah, I did notice that I did lose some inches. I didn't measure myself because I couldn't find my measuring tape, because like I said, we just moved in, so I'm sure it's going to come up somewhere unless I have to buy a new measuring tape. But yeah, I do have like one of those cloth measuring tapes where you could measure your waist and stuff. But I do notice my clothes is a lot looser, so I did lose some inches from not eating for 3 days. And fasting is not a bad thing. It's a very natural thing. They've done it for years. So I don't think anybody should say it's a starvation diet, because it's not, because you're choosing not to eat. So I know many people think, what are you doing, you know? I already did my research. I have all my books, the videos I watch online, those doctors, and I know what I'm doing. And I know this is good for me, and it's good for you. Fasting is good for anybody. Fasting's been around for a very long time. It's even back in the Bible days, they've been fasting. I mean, back in different religions, they fast. I mean, right now, I think for Ramadan, they're fasting, you know. So, and a lot of people that do fast in that time lose weight. So they feel great. They have tons of energy, and you know, so it's not a bad thing. Fasting is not a bad thing. It's a good reset. So anyways, I better shut my mouth and go warm up my bone broth and get moving on my meals. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being with me this whole 3 days. It was definitely an experience. You know, and especially to do it with almost 100 other people online who I've never met in my life. So it was pretty amazing, guys. So let's do this again, and I will post it. All right, guys, you guys have a very blessed day. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Now that I'm moved in and settled, I'm going to start working on some videos back on my makeup tutorials and different things. So I have some cooking videos up if you like Indian food. I put up chicken curry and lamb curry. I have a no-carb fried chicken. I was going to say Kentucky Fried Chicken. I have a no-carb fried chicken recipe that I make with pork panko crumbs, and it tastes amazing. I think I'm going to make that tomorrow. But yeah, so if you haven't subscribed yet, do so, you know, because I'm putting up all kinds of stuff, so it might help somebody. All right, guys, stay motivated, stay healthy, because in the end, that's all we have. So let's take care of ourselves. All right, have a blessed day. Bye.